Slowly but surely it loads. I'm on stream. Okay, hello and welcome back to another Crab Treasure where I'm guessing the decoys might be good to you. Or some screen sound in there. It's unfortunate. Okay, but we're going to be fighting the Prawntonio Banderas. The crab husks might be good. They might actually be pretty good for it, but you know what? Right, we've activated the another chance. We're going in. I'm sure it will hold. Then we're going in. Goes completely the wrong way. Sure it'll hold for the boss fight and won't just have cancelled, right?
Crabs keep coming to this place.
But also, you know, there's the glowing red eyes. Perfect.
Has your sense of self-preservation rotted away, even?
No, because we've got the glowing red eyes.
You truly wish for death. Well, I'll gladly oblige you, my friend.
I'm guessing that the decoy is really good against him. Ow, ow. Okay. Our shell have died a bit there.
You deserve your fate, monster.
You broke my shell. Don't hide back there. How dare you?
You had no respect for this grove.
Ow. How dare you punch me like that? Oh. Drink. Estus, yes, they're definitely Estuses. Okay.
Que c'est toi, petit crabe?
Damn it! Okay, well the shell's gone entirely now, so, you know, there goes our heals. You can't leave a decoy.
Long at last, you knave.
I'm not a nasty knave. I'm not even a nasty
I shall
North.
see you to the drain.
What did you do to that? Like, I feel like that's meant to be hitting me, but it isn't. Okay. That didn't quite work out. Okay, do I have any more heals? No.
Why toss your life away?
Why did he vanish that? What happened there? I'd like to respawn at the nearby moon jelly, but also we don't have our another life anymore, so that's a problem. Now we're gonna have to go with decoys and, you know, do a crab dance. Just doing the crab dance. Even though we're a crab, but the crab on the back is doing the crab dance.
Why do you sad, polluted crabs keep...
I'm not polluted.
Square up, devil!
Ow. Okay, I need to get his timing.
You had no respect for this grove.
Ow. Roots. You left the
You
heel.
deserve your fate, monster.
You left the heel on that decoy.
Why toss your life away?
Literally left the heel on the decoy. Yes, I'd like to respawn. cover our junk. Okay. We'll get him. 30. I don't know what the decoy really does. It doesn't seem to do good. It leaves him there so that he'll beat it up, but also, like, I could just defend if I wanted.
Square up, devil!
Also, we punch him with the big crab
You deserve your fate, monster!
How we not get any parries in there?
I shall see you to the drain!
Ah, you missed. Oh, he's also... He's ready to stagger. Let's go.
I'll break you apart!
Oh no, he's got an extra phase. Ow. Get stuck in the thing.
You had no respect for this grove.
I have no respect for you. Difference. Stand in that. Prawntonio. Ow.
The grove will long at last, you knave.
Damn it. Du-du-dum. God, he's finished. Stop hiding back there.
May your corpse nourish the
No! He was ready to stagger. I guess we can block that one. We'll get it. We're getting it. You know, if I had my another dance shell still, he would be over. Unfortunately, we don't have it anymore.
Square up, devil!
Hey, roots. Come on, I blocked that. Oh, there's a food there. Nice.
You had no respect for this grove.
How dare you dodge out of that? That's meant to stick you.
You deserve your fate, monster.
Okay, I'm just gonna stay blocking. He's a boxer. When he does that, we should block just because it's boxing. There is no parry window there.
I shall see you to the drain.
Haha, you fell in my trap. Oh, come on. Are we not allowed to run out of that? Guess we're not allowed to run out of that. He's completely doable.
What? Square up, devil!
Okay. Parrying him there is the problem, though.
Long at last, you knave.
Yes, got him.
I shall see you to the drain.
Stop dodging out of that. You're not going to be able to dodge out of that. I guess you use the decoys on the middle phase.
I'll break you apart.
Like this.
May your corpse nearly
Okay, well, he knocked us out of bounds. It unfortunately didn't last longer than once, so I don't think that was worth it. Were we just really, really lucky in surviving that one-hit KO the other time or something? Or did I parry it perfectly every time or something?
What? Square up, devil!
You missed. Ow. Yeah, he took that personally.
You had no respect for this grove.
I don't. That's why I put you in that trap, but it didn't work on you. Ow. You've got no respect. Let me eat.
Grove long at last, you knave.
Don't mind me, just going for another shell.
I shall see you to the drain.
And I shall make you miss that. That move sucks. Oh, come on, I blocked.
I'll break you apart.
Okay, so block and dodge at the same time. The only chance. Okay, he broke our shell. Stop that move.
Petit crab.
Petit pois? Not peas. I forgot the counter attack for a moment there. You know exactly what I'm doing, don't you?
You deserve your fate, monster.
You knew I was getting lunch. Don't you dare dodge that. Help. Haha, you missed. No! No! We almost had him. He was like 2 hits from death. Greedy. We'll get him next time. Crab runs in really cutely. Okay, we got it.
Devil.
Ow.
Why toss your life away?
That one wasn't the run. He got us pretty strongly with 1 hit. Don't know why I thought I could parry that, but you know. We'll get him next time. Get him next time. Grab dance our way to victory.
Square up, devil.
Oh, he didn't do the usual move. Ow. Okay. That hurt. Okay, that was quick.
You had no respect for this grove.
We just sit that one out. Ow. You have no respect. I like that our shell does give him the 1-2 as well. My shell.
Why toss your life away?
Damn it! Okay, we didn't get the parry, we didn't get the roll, just got hit. I realised that our vitality is low, because I took off the +3 vitality thing. But in favour of more damage. That's good. Okay, this is the one.
Square up, devil!
Ow.
The grove will long at last, you knave. I shall see you to the drain.
Ow. Hey, we're alive. Somehow. God, stand in my thing.
Why toss your life away?
Damn it. I thought I
break you
parried
apart.
that. Thought I parried that. Okay, we're getting it. We're getting it. Got close before. We can get it. Hello.
Square up, devil!
You missed. You actually overshot it. It's...
You had no respect for this grove.
No, because you can't hit me like that.
I shall see you to the drain.
Until the final dregs. Yes! Get him! No! My shell!
You deserve your fate, monster.
You are gonna
Break
die,
you
Prawn.
apart.
Okay. Oh, I could have got a hit in then. No! Come on to my thing!
The grove will long at last, you knave.
Okay. Not like this. You overshot me.
Que c'est toi, petit crabe?
Yeah, I just wanted some dinner. Nah. Come here. Not overshoot me. Stop running away. Come on. Honorable. That's not honorable. No. Where's your honor? Here's your honor. In tatters like you.
Seems like I'm still out of practice. All skills fade with time, I suppose.
True.
I truly thought I would perish in a cooler way.
Yeah, sorry.
They're not 12 guys. Well,
I'm worth at least saying.
Pathetic grab. Come and put my tortured soul to rest.
I'm not trying to kill you.
Oh.
Too late. Oh. Oh. About that. Claw! Incredibly dense chunk of plastic worth 20,000 microplastics. Just, okay then. Sorry about that. Your mind is not polluted like the others then. Hey dude, I just wandered in here. Oh, not just that. I see enveloping you a weak yet unmistakable umami current. You are full of surprises, petite crab. An apology. How about I teach you something neat? Since Gunk destroyed my fellow villagers' minds, I've been desperate for a disciple to pass on my fighting style to. How'd you like to learn the skills of a master? That sounds like it come in handy. How do I start? We can begin whenever you're ready. We ready? Just dancing together. Bodies of things as an eggshell. A coconut! Not a new shell. Sure, I'm ready. Teach me umami. Alright, let's do this. You haven't learned much about harmless and umami, my child. But I can see you yet to unlock its full potential. To reach the limits of your strength, you must comprehend the spiral. I'm great at spiraling. I do it all the time. Uh-huh. Tell you what. Close your eyes for a moment. Everything in this ocean follows its own cycle. Even those that cannot see. Even those that cannot think. The tide goes in and out again. This is a cycle. A kelp plant sprouts, grows and withers. This is a cycle. A crab is born and lives and dies. This too is a cycle. The entire world was born outside of a great spiral. Or so bike that you ride to work is a cycle. And one day, it will reach its center and returning to nothing. But this too is just one single massive cycle. You understand and can feel this motion around you. And focus deep on your own path, on your own spiral. And then your abilities will be limitless. I think I'm starting to get it. Upgrade adaptations. Bobbit Trap level 2. Bubble Bullet level 2. Royal Wave Urchin Toss. Spectral Bobbit Worm and inspire and develop any enemies. Deals damage over time to the trapped enemy. Fires a larger bullet that can capsize an enemy. Turn them upside down. Size and damage increased. Pulls enemies towards the urchin with the power of the tide. Okay, so that will magnetize them to it as well. We've got so much of this stuff that we can... I pray I never fall victim to the bobbit worm. It's a terrifying creature. Yeah, unfortunately I caught you with it a few times. Those that get snatched by its jaws, they're dragged beneath the sand and quickly devoured. Kill her! And that my meals walked right up to my doorstep like that. What a life. Level 3 traps the enemy for longer and makes them take increased damage from all sorts. Whoa, that is huge. Okay. Magnetize them to the urchin. A sea urchin. Vanilla says, evolving venomous spikes is never a bad call. And this one explodes. I'm not convinced you learned it from observing nature. No, I spoke to a guy that didn't want to be talked to, a dryable, in fact, for several times. Size and power increase. Yes. What do you got to say about the bullet? The distance shrimp, what a curious specimen. Few creatures in the ocean can launch a ranged attack such as these. Personally, I prefer getting up close for old-fashioned punch. Seems more respectful, no? True. Hold button down to fire rapid. Oh, you can make it an Uzi. Okay, what do you have to say about this? The proud dungeness crab, a fine creature. Even the proudest among us can be brought low by an opponent they underestimate, like you, little crab. As you had done to me, petty crab. Prawnton. Yes. So go forth, show those pretentious predators who the proverbial boss is. Cost low by 1 Umami charge. Yeah, it's not as good as the other. Machine gun seems big. Okay, well, we've just used all of our adaptation stuff. But that was worth it. Return to the place whenever you wish to own your skills, petite crab. Absolutely, I will. Can you improve my light blocking power? Because I don't want to get that by it definitely needs upgrading. Oh, and one funny thing. How would you like to learn my secret technique? Secret technique? Indeed. All Umami abilities are ripples of the past. Plus, you had to come here for some reason because you were stuff locked otherwise, unless you would take on that big crap. But surely I had to give you some ability to progress, no? The best techniques are learned by witnessing their power directly. See where I'm going with this? No, my light fitting keeps falling. You are willing. I'll teach you how to punch like a master. Not only will you wield untold power against your opponents, but you may find yourself able to break into new places. That sounds pretty cool. Sounds like a roguelike ability. Metroidvania ability that gets through something new area, like that wall behind you. Well, it goes a little something like this. This. Mantis Punch. Unleash an overwhelming might of Mantis Shrimp to demolish your enemies or certain Umami-infused objects. Nice. Like that wall behind us, huh? Back for more, eh? Trials of the Warrior. Protects crew from being interrupted while charging. Okay. Trials of the Warrior. I guess we'll come back for Trials of the Warrior. Guess we need to fight him at some point. A harder version of him. The Warrior Trials. Moon shell snail found. Or moon snail shell found. You know, same difference. Okay. So there's a big old wall. Bop! Okay, so now we can break through these weird boxes. Old World World. Shell from a Forgotten Time. Umami charges increased. Nice. So now we can get through these annoying walls. And that will let us progress somewhere new. Nice. Thank you. Then we got that one. Yeah, I'll keep these. We don't need the dryable. We can have the ability that'll let us punch through walls and the one that's going to be very, very, very. We should probably rest at the heart shell though. Because, you know, we just used all of our deals and everything and pretty good to get them back. Okay, level up. It's +1 health, isn't it? I mean, we took some off. We should take a bit back. Resistance. Increases the damage and improves your resistance. I mean, we should also maybe start leveling our resistances a bit more, right? Okay. Oh, hello. Just come join us whilst I was in there. Unbelievable. The Master Umami in the flesh. And he refuses to teach me. Says he won't grant his ability to anyone with an obvious and irrepressible lust for violence. Heh. I shall seek power elsewhere. I mean, you do like your combat, and you've got a nice big sword, and you're both a prawn. But he thought I was a deadly crap, and plus you didn't beat him, I did. So that's why he teaches me. But I guess you're my nemesis now? You're gonna be jealous because he taught me the skills? And then you're gonna want to fight me because I know his secret abilities and he taught me all of the good stuff. So, plus you didn't have Umami. You just have a lust for power. We don't want power. We just want to get our home back. Unfortunately, that just leads to power, you know? You tried. Ow. You succeeded. Okay. So there's these three guys down here. Ow. Ow. I like the way he glitches in that when he's stuck in it. Oh, yeah. A shell! Okay, we got our crab back eventually. Ow. I know our shell will grow back once it dies. That's fine. I need that. How did we drop this? Damn it, I thought I could finish him that. Yeah, he dead. Oh, they dropped the heart cap. That's nice. There's a treasure box. Stainless relic, yes. That's for upgrading our fork. That's nice. But they weren't that hard. They were probably like the practice before Antonio Banderas, right? Prawntonio Banderas, obviously. A wad of gum, a weird piece of goop that never dissolves. More resistance. Slows enemies that hit you. That's nice. Yakults. Wafer cone. Tin can. Like, are all these ones that we've had? I think so. Glass. False nozzle. They're not just ones that look similar but are actually different, are they? Okay, then there's also another heart kelp there. But that's just to jump up from up there if you want and then come over here, but then get caught in the harder battle than fighting around the other way, right? Okay, so we beat Prawntonio. I'm up. Okay, so is there anything else to see around here? Are we gonna go the long way round? I feel like I should just go teleport. He does the 1-2. Never mind. Off you go. I can't believe there was a seahorse there. Were you always that seahorse? I don't remember seeing you before. New museum exhibit unlocked. I guess not. I guess we never saw the seahorse and dealt with the seahorse. Now we did see the seahorse. And got him! Got him good. Right. Oh. Save the whales. So all that excess level up stuff that I was thinking, yeah, we've got more than we could ever need. I guess they created a new purpose for it. So we got some new stuff from this guy. And I guess this is going to be on the Shellerport locations as a important location. Topoda's Garden, good. Okay, so we're in the Expired Grove. Village gates! Because there's still that item in the tire bit that we didn't get that initially drew me in. So we should go look at that. And then we're going to go to the Sands Between with our new ability and look at all those boxes that were open. And maybe smash some of them open. And end up getting somewhere nice. The problem is, I don't know if there are any more in like this area or anything. I don't think there were. Okay. Gonna swap to the obviously better thing. Saved. Because it gives us another chance. Another life. Oh. Missed. Ow. Okay, the another life is only glowing with white eyes now. It's not glowing with red eyes. I wonder, did we purify it? Look at me. Fails entirely at swimming, which is perfect. Who needs proper ways of climbing anything? When you have leveled up your skills to be able to cheese so grandly. Okay, so this time we will not waste our stuff. We landed it. Okay. So there was obviously a more intricate way to get up here. I can clearly see there's a more intricate way now that we're on here to have climbed up here. But again, we embrace the cheese. Inadvertently cheesed, but you know, the cheese is what, or this area is what drew us up to Prawntonio Banderas, thinking we're coming for this. Is that it? No! It's not, it's... Phytoplankton. Family of fun-sized photosynthetic friends. Consuming a heart kelp pod regenerates a modest amount of umami. Okay. Interesting. So that one, does it stop your healing and turn it into umami, or does it add it as well? Because obviously losing the heals just to get umami, not necessarily the best idea. But if you get it on top of it, I can see the uses. Well, let's go backwards through all this. And, you know, deconstruct the way we should have come. Yeah, you're meant to climb this get up to that, and then you were meant to see that there was a grappling hook there to get to that. Which is kind of a bit hidden out the way, isn't it? Kind of a little bit hidden. Ow. Ow. Eat. I wanted it to break. Because I was trying to eat. To save on heart kelp needlessly, but... Okay, we seem all of a sudden very, very, very powerful. Did Prawntonio somehow strengthen us as well? I mean, I'm not going to complain. But we're a lot stronger all of a sudden. Okay, so do we want to go this way round? Like, there's probably some cubes in amongst all this area that we can break, right? With our newfound ability. Surely we can see them and identify them pretty good. There's a thing up there. Got high. Okay. Also, enemies are just dropping heart count when we kill them. I don't think they used to do that. Seems very powerful. Very powerful indeed. I see shiny and I want shiny now. I mean, if we go up here, it'll lead us to the shiny. But I've been up here before, right? Surely. Okay. Or this is a way down. Surely we would have been up there before. I mean, if we can turn on the power to that to make it vacuum us up there, that would be how we get up there. But maybe we need another Umami ability. Or maybe we have one that I've previously used and forgotten. Ooh, but here's the thing. Smash the thing. Use the wrong power. And fail to have enough energy because you were Papega. And didn't realise what was going on. Ow. And you're like, why is he doing the thing? Because you had the wrong power equipped. So you do it again because surely it should have worked, and maybe I was doing it wrong because I was running. This is fine. He dead. Okay, now we've got the right power equipped, and plus there's a power charger there. Oh! I mean, it paying for itself in terms of upgrades right now. By, you know, one upgrade. 11. Lemony lemon. That step was a lot more slippery than it looked. Looked like somewhere that maybe we could go around, but if the game said no, don't even attempt it. Not even think about it. It's not a way that you can go. Much as it might look it, do not. I need to be careful about that. Okay, maybe this will lead to the upper bit though. There's another upgrade with a big crab watching over sniping. It might lead round to the thing. There's some zip lines and things. Okay, stop poking me. Pop. Take the upgrades. Then up there. Milk bottle. Right. Must be the intended way. We can make it. Right, zip line over to this. Over to this one. Which lands us on this. Valve! Can this make us fly? It can fizzle. I don't know, I like the another chance too much. Do you know? Okay, there's a guy over there. It might not be leading round to that, but leading somewhere. There's more upgrades there that we clearly haven't got yet. A lump sucker. Okay, got it. I'm fairly sure that that can take us back up there. Well, it couldn't, but there's an awful lot of stuff here that we somehow haven't got before. So maybe we just couldn't get to this island without the place that we went, just. Excuse me? I didn't want you to lose the shell. A root. And now we don't have another chance or a heal. Now we got another chance back. No! It's fine. What does probiotic do again? E-star. Steel star. Run away and don't get hit by the thing. No! Meh. Trying to rush him down because he's shooting at me. Okay. Gonna steal everything in here. Rude! How dare he come for me? Barbed hook. I guess I can see the barbed hook being useful to pull the guy off that's trying to shoot us from up there, you know? Okay, finish him. Don't mind if I do. Carefully. Gold. I mean, we can get to the... No! We can absolutely get to the gold stuff. That misled me because it was showing me the thing. It was like, look, I'm reachable. Not reachable. Was in fact not reachable. Fine, we've got another life still. You want to charge up? How am I screwing that up so badly? Let's go. Okay, we got it. I swear we're getting extra hits on people. Or that for a hair claw. A hair claw's worth it. Nothing up there. The fishing rod over there. Seek help. Yes. Why do I feel like there's a snail boss in that? Why does it look like there's a snail boss hiding in there? How have I not been here? There's a whole path. There is literally a whole path around there. Like, we defeated that guy. We went left and then went to all of that. Instead of going around here and then a path up to the right. I guess we didn't go up the path to the right because that needs a shortcut there, but still. We're definitely getting a second hit out of nowhere. We're definitely getting an extra hit. I'm not going to complain about it. That's nice. Okay. Stuff over here. I don't know, maybe just all the stuff respawns or something. Maybe just a lot of stuff respawns. Resources. What you call stuff that respawns. Resources. It's a terrible joke, I know, but... What else are you going to call them? There's absolutely a Snarly right there. Look at him. Oh, hello, Snarly. I used to be the champ, you know. Want to use boys and everything. Champ of what? What? Racing, of course. Do I not even give off fast vibes anymore? All over science in this quaint little village and live my pros money for the rest of my life. So much for that. Where do next? You know, any spots where a speedster like me might slow down for a bit for a change? He's wearing derpy glasses on top of his normal eyes. I guess we're not going to tell him where we can retire. Hidden Snarly. I guess he is kind of hidden because he's green. We missed a lot, huh? We missed a heckin' lot. Pod. Coffee pod. What is the coffee pod? I know what it is. That's how we get to that. That might even... that's not going to be how we get to the other thing, but we could at least get the upgrade thing. Which again, how would I have missed that? How would I have not have got that? If we... oh, there's another one on there. If we'd been here, which we have been here, why didn't I collect these? Why did I just walk past all of this? I don't get it. Why did I walk past everything? mean, I'll eat it. We'll probably want to come fall off a cliff instead of heal. Because slipperiness. Yeah, I think we're just gonna go, hi, rude. That is very rude. Through here. Again. Which we've been before. We was retraversed. But then again, there's a blue thing here. A blue thing that we somehow missed? No, they must just be respawning because we haven't been here in so long, right? Because I would have absolutely collected that coming through here, right? The shell. Unless I came a different way. It's the only thing that makes sense if I came a different way. Right, we've got to level up. Yeah, give me a resistance. I don't know, maybe I went a different way around. Maybe I really teased it. Okay, my shell is almost broken. Despite resting. You'd think resting would have fixed it up a bit. It didn't. Ding. We'll go back to that one. So there is a thing in there. We're looking for those now. There. Stuff over here to explore. Okay. Eyes with purple eyes. Air claws for infinite money. Cow water. I want it. Absolutely not worth, but thing. Secrets behind the waterfall, maybe. There are. Maybe this will lead round to that golden thing as well. We're way up there. Yeah, I don't know how we didn't go that way. But we can teleport back over there and, you know, just go. This leads the long way to the boats. But that is just where we just were up before, which is where I kind of want to be, because we were up on top of that. And, you know, I want to keep going the upper way. Ow, I rolled. Oops. Keep going then. Right, so this will lead round to the up top bits. And then we want to finish going around the up top bit, and then we can go explore others. So if the shell breaks, he gets another one of these shells. We're definitely getting extra hits. Okay, that guy fell off on his own. That's fine. Oh no, he didn't. Just moved. Wow. I believe he got us with each and every hit there. Forwards. Right, let's explore the up top bits. And not jump out, but go to the bottom bit. If we've done that now. We might have done it before as well, but, you know, stuff respawning. Certainly was a draw. More stuff down there, but we'll get stuff after. Lego brick. Legally distinct. It might lead to the shortcuts. It might literally lead to the shortcut area. And then we can come back at any time. I mean, it literally guaranteed goes to the shortcut area. It's shortcut discovered. New area unlocked. All the stuff that's down there we can get, including the purple brick. We can come back up at any time, but we've also unlocked area. All these rusty nails, when we're using them as like shell things to upgrade our shell, you would think we would take some of them, right? Arc out pods. There's definitely something going on with the arrows in those that make them look a bit snaily. I'll tuck. Right, you guys are guarding this. But I want it, whatever it is, it's mine. Okay. This guy's gonna shoot at me, so I'm just gonna run the long way. Right, there was a purple cube over here somewhere. I want in. There it is. I mean, are we already past it? Ow. Fine, we've got our shell back. There's. This is fine. Why are you just hiding in it? Is that a new move that we can just run round half stuck in it without pressing a thing to go in it? Or did I glitch it there? So that we were blocked permanently. Okay. That's the shortcut. Or whatever this is. Shark egg! You set your levels and abilities. You broke my shell! Rude. Thimble! Foxglove. Does it just go up to there? There's a secret behind the waterfall. Secret behind the waterfall. Okay, this just leads down to there. Could have jumped through the waterfall to get in here. There's an item under there. Oh, but it's basic. I don't want it. Also, probably could have jumped up here from other bits of scenery that you're probably not meant to jump on. But sometimes it feels like maybe you are meant to. Okay. I chose to just block. But Fortify maybe stopped ourselves from breaking entirely. Don't know where the raid alerts. It's coming any time, but I spotted chat before the raids. Welcome in, raiders. Here we go.
Oh, how delightful.
It
A
didn't do
raid
the right
orchestrated
raids.
by
What the
Natalie,
heck?
bringing along 6 unsuspecting
Why
victims
didn't it
to
do
a
the
stream
right
with
raids?
absolutely no cake. Really, it's impressive. Thank you, Natalo, for generously escorting your viewers into this cakeless void. I'm sure they're thrilled. Enjoy the stream of... what was it? Again. Prawntonio Banderas. Another crab's treasure. Just riveting.
I'm going to correct that by sending the proper raids. I don't know why sometimes it doesn't do it right. This is what was meant to happen. It's meant to do the proper raids. But welcome in, raiders. Welcome, 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 Meta. This is what's meant to happen. I don't know why it breaks sometimes.
We use this message for testing TTS alerts to prevent abuse, but I'm sure your alert sounds great.
And also David Attenborough would have said something a lot more interesting, but for some reason it broke. But welcome in Natalo, welcome in Booksnail, welcome in Spacey, welcome in Bailey the Alien. Hello, hello. How was your stream? How was the rest of Replicat? Did you win? To do shout outs now. But hopefully you had a good day. Ratto Bamboozlin! I don't know why it breaks sometimes. Thank you for the heart. Very, very much appreciated. Did not win. You'll get it next time. You'll get it next time. That level 15 is the hurdle, I think. You know, once you get past level 15, as long as you've got the stuff to get past that, it seems like you can do the rest, but it is a hard game. Voila! It is a very, very hard game. But did you have a good day? Hopefully you've had a nice day so far. But welcome in, everyone. Welcome to all the rattles. Also is the Snouse. The Snouse finished? Did it come out? Also, we've got a foxglove for a tail. Thimble. Yeah, hello, Brainoid. Hello, hello. How's your day going? Snouts haven't been accepted yet. Soon. TM. It'll come out soon. It looked good. We need to see it in actual emote form. But we're a little crabbo today, and we were defeating Prawntonio Banderas, who taught us a new skill. He taught us how to smash walls. Been discussing the boss modifier with Spacey, so couldn't type. Understand. I guess you're making patches on the go. Still haven't won a game. Game's really cute. It is a cute game. I like it. You missed the guy that speaks like Antonio Banderas and he's a prawn. He was here at the start. But we're exploring where we can go with the new power that we got. Because we can smash down walls and go into new places now. So we need to explore. And also we were wearing a crab. Nope. And we fall into the abyss too much. I do have a think board for a shell and I've fallen off repeatedly. The timing of finding that. We didn't have it available until just as well. Oh, he hit me with a tic-tac. Oh, great. Into the hole again. That I didn't even try to win. She hasn't unleashed her full power yet. Once she gets that matchstick to be able to burn all of the cards for $20 constantly, she's going to win no problem. Once she gets that, that's Natalo's full power unleashed, and then no problem. She just needs to get the matchstick so that she can burn all the cards. Then Then watch out, game. That's all coming. Game stands no chance once you got that. Okay, we're back around the circle again. So I'm just going to replace my thimble because it's a little bit damaged. Also, under the colander, under the sea. Would you get 63 million points? I didn't quite get that many. I didn't quite get that many, but I did have a few relics that multiplied things, and then I got multipliers upon multipliers, so, you know, the multipliers certainly helped. All the multipliers certainly did help, but you need them for the late stages, unfortunately. Have to spice things up, exactly. Gotta spice things up a bit. But you'll beat my score, no problem. You'll beat it. It's a beatable score. For definite. You just need to get all the multipliers going on all the right cards. And then, you know, get a bit lucky. I saw that you managed to get the multiplier up pretty high. You had it, what, 2.3 or something by round 15? That's pretty good. I think mine was only at like 3.5 at its highest at the end. Or whatever. It might not have even been 3.5. It was at 3 point something. It wasn't a lot above 3. So you would have beat the multiplier for certain if you managed to get through that round. But you said you're not streaming tomorrow, so off to a concert, I guess. Oh, it's the festival, right? Bom, bom, bom. Also, we got a little snail over here. He's hiding. We found him. He's got some very interesting glasses on. He likes to race. He's a little friendly guy. He's got some very interesting glasses. But yeah, he's retired racing champion. He's looking for somewhere to settle down. But just hiding here. Blending in. The glasses definitely fit him. You know, he's got proper eyes behind it. You know, he's got normal eyes. He wants to look like that. Also to make him blend in a bit more, I think, with the greenery around him. Absolutely could have got on there without unlocking the secret way. How do you win this game then? That, I don't know, I haven't got to it yet. I think the aim is to buy our shell back, because our shell got stole by a pawnbroker who's a prawn. He's a prawn broker, and we need to get our shell back off of him. But he's extorting us to go and do other things to get it. So it might be a while till we can get it. And failing at everything along the way. God damn it. You missed. This guy doesn't want to let me up there, does he? Really doesn't want to let me up there. Okay, we got it. I don't think there's anything new up there though, but I had to look. Using rubber bands on his claws as a single. He is. And then there's some other ones that are using a ring pull on their claw as a gun. They shoot bubbles through it. So they've got a ring pull from a can stuck on their claw, and then they're just shooting everything that comes at them. What is the point in going over here? This looks like a dead end. Guessing nothing. So now we're exploring, trying to find the way to go with our new power. Well, we have sort of found a new area to go to, so I should go to that. And we're also looking for treasure from the back of a cereal box. So we're finding pieces of the cereal box that lead to a treasure. Rubber bands on claws were banned. True. Or at least they could use it as slingshots in real life. I mean, you never know. Maybe they could if they learn how to do it. Maybe they could. That's the thing that these crabs have done. They've evolved and they've learned to start using the stuff that was dumped in the sea to their own advantages. So maybe given a couple of 1,000 years or something, maybe they will start to use the rubber band as a slingshot and defend themselves. Maybe in the future they might. It's literally just somewhere that we've already been, but a different path. I think it is. Flotsam Vale. So what was the point in that then? Just another way to get to a place that we've already been? Surely there's some secret to coming over here. Bom bom. They've done more garbage in the ocean for the crabs. Well, according to that one plastic recyclable cup that I had, it was definitely suggesting that. It said don't slam it on the floor, give it to the turtle in the sea. But I don't think that that's really the best plan. Oh, there's a boss here. Oh, perfect. I thought we'd land on top. Oh my god. I am now stuck inside of this thing. That was perfect. We got ourselves trapped in the fish basket. And then that, we've got a crab stuck in a shell or something. You know, I saw that item on top of there, and for some reason I thought, this cage will surely have invisible walls on it that we can stand upon. I was wrong. And then we ended up stuck inside a cage and not able to get out, whilst that cage over there, full of things, came to life. Crazy, that was like a Swedish commercial on TV X years back, 40 years ago. It showed people how to get rid of the trash while on boats. They showed how you could put your trash in garbage bags and put stones on the bags so it would sink. Yeah, I do feel like even in the 90s, I'm sure it was a big thing that they were still dumping into the sea, wasn't it? Crazy. But yeah, an actual advert to tell people to do it into the sea, that's crazy. Okay, there's a thing over there before we go to this giant frying monster. Well, I don't know. Is it meant to be a crab cage or a frying pan? You know, like a deep fat fryer thing. See if I can find the video and post it on Discord. Do that, but it's a weird thing, but I'm not surprised that there was a lot of weird things that they've advertised back in the day. Rubber ducky. Where the rubber ducky? The Consortium. Oh, he's got a gun. He's got a gun. He's literally got a flare gun. Am I unlocking his cage to make him leak out? Ducky dance, nice. Offer food, crab safe, nice. Have a nice dinner, and I appreciate you coming popping by, Bucknail. Have a nice rest of your day and enjoy your crab safe food. Also a lighter over here. We're just trying to release these people from the cage, I think. You know? Perfect. Don't know what we grabbed there, but Yeah, I think I'm just unlocking the knots on it. And then all of the creatures that are stuck inside are going to be released. They're not going to be attacking us anymore. Or we can get stuck underneath it. Get that flare every time. Ow! Try breakfast half. Yeah, I don't know what time it is over there. But, you know, if it's breakfast... Yeah, it's probably more likely to be breakfast over there. You know, it's more dinner time here, but it's probably more breakfast time over there. I wasn't thinking about time zones. But enjoy your breakfast and a half. Second breakfast. It's probably first breakfast, but still. Enjoy it. Sorry for anyone that has ads. They happen once every hour to stop other adverts. Does anyone else have any big plans for the week? What is going on with the camera? Finally, I can see. Hi then, duck. Ow. Okay, so the duck has a decoy, which worked until the duck got squished, but we also got squished. I don't know what to do about this guy's big cannon. By cannon, it's obviously a flare gun, but... What's this? Tin can. We need to figure out how to free all the creatures. Look, they all look so sad in there. Ow. Okay. One rope unlocked. Running away. Okay. Two down. We can free them all. And not get crushed. Not stuck under the water either. Oh, he's got a lock on top. Well, I wasn't expecting him to do a combat roll. No. It's fine. Let me on top. Ow. You know what? Gonna sit on the side for a moment. No! Damn it! We had him. Okay, freedom! Oh, time zones in the internet, 27 party, exactly. 24/7 crowd party. Summon a tentacle of pure umami that attacks along with your swing of your blades. Nice. Oh, I thought all of the crabs that just got flung out would have been here to dance or something. Well, they gave me a lot of stuff. There's also some rainbow stuff. It's a shame we don't have the other crab as well. Because there was a crab that we could wear on our back that looked like he was doing a crab dance as well. Pretty fun. We'll probably have to go teleport to get that so you can see. It does a fun little dance. Okay, well we just freed all the creatures that were stuck inside of that. I think that was nice. There's a shortcut here. We're going to open the shortcut before we go explore. Oh. Yeah, 24/7 party. There's no such thing as a time zone. Just people having fun and partying, right? I don't know. I feel like what would be the point in opening that shortcut if we can't do anything over here? Okay, maybe there's nothing here. Nothing else here. But either way, we succeeded in something. No, it definitely feels like there's a way like that would lead around to that bit, but maybe not. And then there's a path up there. There's something there, isn't there? I just must be missing it. Get in here. Can't climb up that. Not on there either. Boom, boom. We're gonna go down, I think. You might get to see the crabs with the ring pull guns. There's also guys wearing Lego bricks. You saw the corkscrew ones before. They were messing me up pretty badly last time. Got little guys over here. Can't think of what they're called. Oh, didn't mean to lose the duck. Ducky. Okay, give me the duck back. We didn't lose the duck. That's nice. Boom, boom. Nail. Guy wearing a freezer bag. There's a shortcut there that I didn't open. It is. Oh, hello. Surprising how much I didn't explore. You spitting at me. There's the guy with the thing, but I can't get to him. Too far. Right. Hi there. Whoop. We're gonna teleport to Prawntonio Banderas. He's got the dancing crabs. Then we can wear a crab and do a little dance. Okay, teleport. Loder's garden. This guy over here. If we wear these guys, like we can sort of do a crab dance. They're very fluid. The little crab dance. You found the video you talked about. Nice. He puts on a good dance. Okay, and then we got Prawntonio Banderas. Take it! I tried. You know this lobster? I don't suppose. I could talk some sense into that. Just making me a little uncomfortable. Right, upgrade adaptations. Oh, can I upgrade them even further than 3? No, it's only 2 level 3. Increase size and duration. Protect the scroll from being uninterrupted. I mean, the rapid fire seems good. Take that. I did realise this was meant to be a lady. Prawn. The best that I can shake it. I don't know, he's kind of doing a little swirly dance. What's this one? Looks the same. Best I could do. Need to go prepare for bed. Enjoy the game and have a nice evening. No worries. Thank you again for the raid and thank you for coming and hanging out. Hope you have fun at the concert tomorrow or the festival or whatever the thing was that you're not going to be streaming for. And hope you have a lovely rest of your night and have a lovely week as well. And hopefully work goes nice and isn't too busy as well. But I do appreciate you coming and hanging out and thank you again for the raid. Very, very much appreciated. I need to look at why it sometimes breaks and doesn't do the proper raid. I might override and put it in a different thing. That will absolutely 100% work all the time. Because if I put it in Twitch alerts, it will 100% go off every time. So I think I'll do that. And then, you know, even if David Attenborough doesn't work, at least it does the Ratto Bamboos in it, which is the main bit. And then that'll work every time. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to move it into that so that it 100% works every time. But yeah, you're very, very welcome. And I do appreciate the raid as always. And, you know, that's why I put the effort into making a nice little custom raid alert as well. Because, you know, gotta show appreciation for the raids. And you get an extra bit of a dance with the bed. Yeah, he's definitely shaking it now. He's doing the crab twerking now. Literally doing the crab twerk. Yeah, have a nice night and I'll catch you next time. Bye 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 bye. Okay, right, onwards. We need to explore. Bum, bum, bum. And thank you for the bouncy as well. We like the bouncy emotes. We got several level ups out of that. That's crazy. 2. Still, 2 is a lot from that one boss. Okay, so now I know it wants me to go back to the important location, but I'm gonna go. We're going to walk backwards from the oil drum and see if we can't find more areas to unlock with the new power. Because with new power comes responsibility to look around everywhere you've been before and try and find somewhere to go. I was carrying a crab to dance with. Oh. Maybe don't let the guy with the thing hit us. That leads over to that. Right, which way are we going? This way and then down? Okay, so this wasn't quite where we wanted to teleport to, but if I jump off of this... maybe a little quicker. And all the way over here. Is this forwards or is this backwards? There's a thing to climb. Hello? Ow. Why wouldn't he grab that one? There we go. What's this? Didn't see this before. Up to the highest heights. Always more to explore. Ow. Ow. Rude. Foxglove. Pickle. Right. Woods. Guess we're just gonna climb and climb until we find something. There's a thing. The rewards. Okay, we can hide in the milk for some reason. That showed me that there was something there. Inside of that. A lens that distorts the image behind it reveals enemy health bars. Okay. I feel like we've seen enemy health bars this entire time, though. Have we not? Ooh, an extra heart count spot. Okay. Worth it. But I feel like we already could see enemy health bars. Maybe now we won't be able to see enemy health bars. Is there anywhere that I can sneak to that I couldn't before? That was an interesting hidden thing. There's a sit spot. That was very hidden. Gotta sit in every sit spot. Okay. Onwards. Oh. Not into the water. Okay. We might not have found a secret wall, but we found a thing. There's still more gold and glowy things that we saw that we couldn't get to. Don't need them. Okay, so... what is this bit about? I feel like we died here stupidly. No, an X marks a spot. Again, I think we need a special power to dig up stuff or something. There's something secret there. Or was it just an easier way to get to him? I don't know. I feel like we keep finding these ways to go around other ways to go that we've been that required secrety ways that we didn't have, you know? Like, did I cheese around some ways that we were not supposed to be able to get to yet? With abilities that we're meant to now have? But somehow, you know, you needed to go that way to get those abilities in the first place. Okay. We're just gonna rest here for now. Then we're gonna move on. Combat memory. Okay, so there's the opportunity to fight strong enemies again. And again, another X marks the spots. Such as Sekiro. To get stronger. Never once fought the memory of an enemy. Only use the memory after you first get it. Didn't, you know, reface an enemy to get extra strength or anything. Which you could have. Which you could have done. But we didn't. We refused. We did it the hard way. Okay, so I think we've thoroughly explored most of that. But there's a lot of these purple cubes in the lands between. Lands between, which is where we're going now. Start by climbing up here. There's maybe something up here. Again, I may be choosing ways to climb and go that we're not meant to be able to do. I don't know, this seems intentional. A mason jar. Which we have already got. Upgradey thing, though. which we didn't collect, but is a way that we can clearly go. And then more climbing. Ooh, hello, who are you? Oh, it's you.
There's combos beneath us. Do you feel it?
Not the same guy. But he looks similar.
What has been built will return to sand, and what was forgotten will re-emerge. Our home, our brilliant home.
Also, there's a big crab that's going to re-emerge and fight us. We can't put on as good of a show in here, but, you know, it kind of looks like a fitting stage, but the close-up, you can't see the other crab, you can only see it. Really, just to come and speak to you? Nothing else up here, fishies? I feel like that's out of bounds. Okay. Yeah, there's nothing else, is there? I guess I can go for a big swim. Okay, the purple cube is over here, though. Which we want to break. Which we want to have the correct power on so that we can break it. Oh. See ya. That just lets us swim upwards. Oh. Very successfully, obviously. Yep, I'm very successful at doing that. There we go. Now. He went. Ow. Dead? Okay, he's strong. He's strong. Okay, our stuff is up there. But we can get it, and hopefully we've spawned in the loading area, right? I need a temporary shell. All these dead enemies in between. There was the mason jar up there, but really want to climb all the way up there for that? Limpet. Okay, there's a thing. Perfect. I'll take it. Jar. It's about the best that we were gonna get. Okay, time to creep around the outside to that purple thing again. Aggrassus. He's not that hungry. You see, he didn't want any of it. Okay. Then we'll be far more successful in our endeavors. Okay, this guy's... Okay, that's unfortunate that that stops us being able to move. They're gonna shoot me from behind. Ow. But we're in a new area. The area's good. Okay, got it. Buckle. Gimbal. Ow. No, stop with the tic-tacs. Stop with the murder tic-tacs. They're spitting tic-tacs at us. Their tactic. Ah, you missed. This guy is very spicy. So let's put two of them together. My shell's gone. First. They have some interesting jars. Hi. Okay. Got it. What are you hiding back here? Out of bounds. Not out of bounds. Intentional. A pineapple under the sea. Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? A plastic ornament that gives the impression of watching the viewer. It's the Nephora eye. Plastic ornament that gives the impression of watching the viewer. 50% less affliction from mental attacks. Okay. So we can't get scared as much anymore. That's definitely SpongeBob's house. That's magneting something. Do I move that over here to do something? That feels important. Can I find a sponge? I wear a sponge shell? Oh. If I wear a sponge shell, if such a shell exists, would something special happen? Swear to God! This isn't butter, I'm seriously gonna lose it. Okay, power. Smash. Small battery! Enough power to instantly kill microorganisms. More chance to electrocute enemies on hit. That's definitely magnetizing. There's an island and there's definitely things to climb up to get to that. Umami. Because obviously we need some sort of special power. Okay. So there's some sort of magical power that we're going to need to be able to utilize to get to that. But we don't quite have. And it involves those claw things. We just did a counter-attack parry. Give me a thimble. I'd rather a thimble than a plastic cup. Or do we walk up there from up here? Unlikely, but maybe. Well... No! Apart from the fact that the out of bounds doesn't like it, and that says that we can't walk on that. Okay. Well, now we have no choice but to try to go for it. Oh, so close! Well, now we have absolutely no choice but to attempt it. Because there's no choice. It's either we die or we make it with keys. If that wasn't slippery. That's annoying. Okay, so I need to jump before he starts slipping otherwise. Okay, if I hadn't have done the roll instead of a swim. No! Just started sliding on his own. Okay, we're dead. That was the worst way to go! Because the camera and everything just instantly thrown us off. Oh, well now, guess what? Our staff lives there in the out of bounds. Now we must even more embrace going for that. Breaking the game and going for it. We have no other choice. There is literally no other choice but to break the game at this point. The game has said you must. So we shall. Embrace. Out of bounds. There's some secrets over there. And surely this is not the way to get to it. It can't be, right? While this is something that you can run up, this, and it, you know, it sort of leads up here. This bit doesn't feel good, and right? Thimble. Okay. Fail. Because there's no getting back. We made it! Speed boost! Okay, now whatever this is, we're here. I feel like we need some sort of other power. That. I know, but feel like we need some other power for that. That's what pop off was. I forgot. Tin can. So, this is our life now. We live here, out of bounds. I mean, it can't be out of bounds because there are enemies here. This is fine. There's a Grippo, but it's way out of reach. What is this? Like, this is important. Okay, that's nothing. Turn. Tackle pouch. Whole world thing. Map piece. Heart kelp. Bloodstar. Bloodstar limb. Barb took. 30 string. Impressive. Trade for microplastics. Trade for microplastics. Trade for microplastics. Island of mystery that we're not really meant to be on. More chance to electrocute enemies. Those enemies that hit you. Banishes on death but prevents you from losing microplastics. I mean, it's the closest we've got, isn't it? The save at 7,000. The only way out of here with our microplastics. Literally the only way out of here with the microplastics. Unless we can cheese in some way to get some momentum. Let's go, gamer. Unless we can cheese off a ledge to gain infinite momentum. Can't be the way you get over there. There's still secrets yet to discover over there. They shall live for another day. Okay, in which case we can eat a little. We've earned it. What are these guys? Tennis ball. Big guys with bow ties on their heads. Ow. I mean, they're going down. Stainless relic? Off one guy? Come on! I thought we finished him there. He was at 1 HP. I thought that counterattack was gonna get him. No, he did jabbity, jabbity, jabbity. Fine. We need to kill them both because obviously it gave us a stainless relic. If they both give us a stainless relic, that's huge. I can't believe we managed to get back off of that island without losing everything. Can't lose it to the boss now. Not after all of that. Not after cheesing to the island and cheesing back to save all of that stuff. That would not be right. Okay. Plus, they're easily beatable. We just need to not be stupid. Plus, we were low on health from all of the exploration to the island. And, you know, not meant to being over there sort of thing. We lost a lot of health to that. Without doing any of that. We can immediately lose the shell. Fine. Right, just need to get the jump without dying. Oh, there's only one guy now, which makes it like 8 million times easier. Okay. Just running doesn't get you out of his range. Like... He's nothing. He's nothing without his companion. And his ball Yakult. Nothing else hiding around here? I wouldn't put it past him to hide something under there. What's that? Party hat. Oh. Nothing interesting. Right, we're gonna look underneath. And then we're gonna go explore more. Surely, somewhere, something is new with the ability that we got that we can go to. Unless it is just the move that defeats the big crab. Because it might be. It might literally just be the move that defeats them. That's... There's a gold item right there. We need to go back. Is that by SpongeBob? SpongeBob's over there. Does SpongeBob jump around to that? Maybe? I'm guessing the magnet turns on when you activate those things. And that's how you were really meant to get to the island. But the way that we got there, no one has ever done before. Like, nobody ever before. And Gaseous really doesn't want to come over the edge, does he? Is this a way to go? No. The trouble with some of these things, they look like ways to go and then they're nothing. And they're nothing. Right, let's continue exploring. Boom. Onwards. Now I know it's obvious base. I don't mind if you smash it for me. That's even nicer. Stuff. Loot everywhere. Oh yeah, those things. We should watch out for more obvious baits. I can't help but notice he's not with us. Here he is. Ow. Ow. Okay, he killed us. He actually killed us whilst breaking our shell. That means we have to cross the whole sands between to get to the stuff. Don't know how much stuff we lost, but some. We can probably kill this guy now. I reckon it's just used the ability on him, and he's probably weak against it. It breaks Umami affected things, which might be him and himself. Didn't mean to eat a thing. Okay, I mean, it did a lot of posture damage to him. An awful lot. The heck even am I? Okay, I've gone completely the wrong way. There was a thing that we'd already activated. It's the way up and around there with magical stuff as well. Look at that. We can figure out how to use those things. There's a way over here to something. Big old ravine. Which maybe leads to more things. Ow. Right, we're gonna come in here. You won't follow us. Trying to eat us. Right, I need a shell. Okay, so the ones that we killed in here never came back. There's a cube. Any pink stuff? There's one of these that we can kill. Perfect. So now we got pink stuff to smash the cube. And see what's inside. Heavy weight capable of dragging trash creatures alike down the depths. 35% balance damage. Okay. That might be pretty good. That's going to knock them off balance a lot. And posture damage is a lot of what you want to do, really, isn't it? We can do +4 more damage with 3 less MSG. Or I can do 35% extra posture damage. How can I not climb up there? Thought I could. I feel like the posture damage could be really good. But that all to the shell. We should go to the shell. The shell's up on there. No, that's just a shell that we don't have yet. Because obviously we haven't been up there. Another temptation. Temptation of the crustacean. Right. Straight run across. I'm going to ignore the temptation. The level up crystal. Hi, save me. Shortcut to crystal. Let's go. Right, enter. Safety. And then can we level up? Can we level up? We can break the game and make it infinite darkness. Okay, finally. Can I not retrieve my shell or something? No, we didn't. It's still down there. Right, this was the safety between. Heading for our shell. Okay. We don't want this one. We want the other one. Why do I feel like you're going to turn into an enemy if I talk to you? I don't want to. We don't want to fight. Okay. I mean, it's right by that. Right there. Right by safety. Which is crazy. He denied us. Safety dance. Wow, you all missed. Oh. Okay. Prawns can be a little scary. By prawns, I mean those things that are clearly sardines. We were right next to being away from him. Hi. I mean, I see the reeds. Rude. No. You're meant to despawn now. You're meant to be afraid of this. I didn't see the thing that would eat us for being greedy, but... What's in that? There's another cooler. Another cooler out where he won't go. I have the high grounds. You can't get me up here. You can't. You can absolutely get us up there. We shouldn't be stupid. Bye! Hey, we're next to a thing that you're scared of. Okay, good, he noticed. There's a path around to something up here as well. I see that path. But we should head to the city. We've got new power. We might have enough for things for upgrades and things, and maybe we can even level up. By fork things, I mean the keys. You know, might be able to do some good stuff. And who knows, there might be more cubes in here. I think there were cubes that we can smash. We should look what's inside of them. And then, you know, maybe try and figure out where new we can go. But I think it does overwhelm him with a lot of posture damage. You don't get a lot of purple stuff though. You get like one punch. So, you know, basically one overwhelm. But surely it's not that. But who knows? If there was a way to discover his weakness, someone would surely know and tell us, right? Plus it gives us immunity if we level it up whilst we're using it. Which means he would not be able to damage her. Whilst it is getting ready to use. Hang on, why is it toxic back there? For no reason other than the floor's just a bit goopy. To prevent you going back there, but why would it want to stop you? Do they sell anything good? I don't think they do. Hi! Oh, I got scrap returns on your blades! Monophrelics. Have it. One of them lets us buy more upgrade spots. By upgrade spots, I mean, you know, more space for friendos in our inventory. Hi. Shark Egg Home Bloodstar Limb. Honestly, that gives us health. Vitality. That lets us hold more barbed hooks, but I don't care about them. The home is like infinite. I can sell you. Looks good for impressing royalty, but that doesn't give us a lot, so I think we want to keep that. These can give us 1 million microplastics, which are all 1 million level ups. But I think I'm just going to hold on to them, because, you know, why would we use them? Elevator! The Justinian the big cans at last. Can't possibly fail again. Got an elevator. Why isn't your elevator working? I've been up there before. Literally. Who needs the elevator when I can just do that instead, I guess? And that's just one more piece to get to the map to the treasure, and that guy has the last piece. Did I preempt it and go get stuff that it leads to? Did it lead to Prawntonio Banderas, do you think? There's a chance that we already done whatever it leads to. Okay. Tell me stuff. Fire stowaways. Right, so we can buy some news. Those take no damage from falling into the abyss. Could be pretty good. 33% attack. Honestly, 33% attack adds up, doesn't it? Certainly is a lot more than just 4. It's a lot more than just 4. But it makes us slower in attacking, so I don't know about that. And plus 10 defense, plus vitality, plus 4 resistance. Health drain seems nice. Increases microplastic rewards. We got a Thinker. Thinker Plus. Buys you upon death. The Sand Dollar, you can buy the Sand Dollars back. So if it's ever more than 2,500, you know, that you're going to lose, just use the Sand Dollar. Stowaway capacity increased to 4. So we've got 3 slots, but we can use 4 things. Phytoplankton, but that uses a lot of slots. Plus 3 vitality. Plus 5 attack, but less defense. Which isn't good, because the nail just gives plus 4 attack. Attacks deal 20% or 35% balance damage. More chance to electrocute enemies. Umami regeneration. Taking damage regenerates Umami. Spell damage. Those enemies that hit you. Item discovery. Plus 2 attack. Plus 4 resistance. Hammer damage! Vitality. The soul of a fish. Don't know what the soul of a fish does, you know? I mean, I kind of like what we got going on. Kind of like what we got for the moment. Okay, I bet Area 1 has a lot of purple things though, right? I bet Area 1 has a lot of those purple places. Let's go to Moon Snail Shell first and see what we can buy with our upgrades. And then, you know, we can explore the first area for any purple things, purple cubes that we can smash. I bet they're hiding one in here. Like, look at these purpley walls. The Hermit Crab returns, prepared to augment his abilities. For 51. Throw your fork at an enemy to reel them in. Hold to plunge downwards. Each shell spell will be cast once for free. Quick dash backwards unburdened by your shell's weight. Powerful spin attack that covers a great distance. Releasing block while naked will let you parry as if you're wearing a shell. It'd be good. Releasing block. Hang on, is that how parry works? Release block the moment an enemy strikes. Oh my god, so you don't need to be holding it, or you don't need to press it the instant they attack. You release block the instant it hits. That's probably a million times easier. While aiming your spirit at enemy to grapple them instead. Okay. Near a capsized enemy, attack their weak points. Okay, so there's a finish them when you've got them parried down to a weakened state. Charged attack on the end of form, turn it into a powerful hammer. But the hammer is. Increase your energy. Defeated an enemy with an umami attack. Restore an umami charge. The way of the true crab. A hermit crab seems to have become something more than a crab. Well, what crab exists that does not rely on their shell's toughness to stay alive? But his very flesh has become capable of deflecting the most powerful blows. Could be that this little crab survives in defiance of nature itself. Way of the true crab. Now you could just unlock all the abilities by refunding them and then following one path at a time to get all the achievements if you wanted. But who would do that? Shallows. Let's start at the beginning and see where we end up. We're going to look around for purple things to smash. Purple things to smash. And ways that we haven't been. There's a path down there that's to the house. There's a dead enemy. Dead boss. Dead boss. Big castle. I don't think there's anything else anywhere. By the looks of it. Shallow. A whole bunch of shallow enemies are. Feel like we might have been and done everything over here. There might be no reason to come back. There's a big guy over here. Museum exhibit. He was king of his own castle. Okay, so I guess coming back has at least given us museum exhibits for stuff that we long fought previously. Maybe the museum exhibit's an update that happened after I had played, and now it exists. And that's why we're unlocking new things that we defeat. Because it didn't exist previously when we first fought them all. Now that it does, we can unlock all the stuff. And these things barely hit us. We're very powerful now. Very strong. Can't jump on that one. Nani. I don't need the heart kelp. Much as half thin it might be nice. I don't know if there's any reason to be here. I do feel like sometimes I might have teased into places we weren't meant to get. Case in point, the island by SpongeBob's thing. I mean, that's not the way to climb up to here. Come on. I was clearly saying that you could do that. I clearly went gold. I don't get it. There we go. King of the castle. So we were meant to do it from up the end of that, obviously. But we've been round the end of that and done the end of that. There was a guy, defeated him. I don't think there is any more purpley things in this land, is there? Easy enemies. Hello? Yeah. I've already helped you. Home. Umbrella. Yeah, they really don't expect anyone to come back here, I don't think. So that leads round to the umbrella. That's a bit more polluted than normal. There's a guy with purple eyes. He died very easily. I had to come explore. Have I not been here? I've definitely been here, right? Definitely would have been here. Well, we're not allowed to climb that, as climbable as it looks. No, you must go the long way out. Sometimes I feel like I've definitely done things I'm not meant to. Just death. It's not looking as toxic-y here. Okay, there's a lot of guys that he's strung up. Out of bounds. That's not. No. Vending machine. Yeah, the later areas don't have the outer bounds just blocking you like that. They design it better. Like, what's with the force fields? Okay, if there's nothing in the castle, then I don't know. I don't know where we're going. I mean, probably we're just meant to fight the big crab in the middle. Probably literally just what we're meant to do. And to not be finding ways to tease him. Just meant to go fight him. I mean, we've killed that guy before. He's nothing special. Doesn't give us anything like a special upgrade or anything. There's no point in wasting our time on him. Hang on, what is that? Oh, it's just a fish. An unusual looking pufferfish that sounds like a whisk or something being turned off. But a pufferfish nonetheless. Doesn't look like there's anything here, does it? Yep. Okay. I thought he was dead. Didn't realize he wasn't. They just die too easily. We're too strong for them. There's no purple cubes though, are there? Shell. What? Give me a purple cube. No, you want to. Anemones. Nothing. Think. The long road between. Maybe in the long road between there might be something. Opium. Maybe, right? This guy's still trying to find his way. He'll make his way over there one day. Maybe he'll sell me something. Or did he abandon his cart? He left his cart and he did make it over there. Come on. That didn't look like we couldn't go to that. It's the wrong way. Yeah, there's the sign. We could clearly get to it. Fine. Nothing to worry about. Reef's edge. Slippery edges that we can use for momentum skips. Not that you should. Could. You know, whatever, I'll take it. You honking at me? The drill powering down. It's all the long way. Perfect. I realised there was a hard cap there. Don't need it. Oh no. Maybe that's not the way. What's the point in that shortcut then? What's it a shortcut to? Because it didn't let us all the way up top. You're in my way. The enemies are suddenly a lot easier now. There's a fishing rod or something over there. Guys up on that. Well, thing to sit on. This'll lead round here. Which is fine. Cube! Cube! Purple cube! What we were looking for. Purple cubes. Another one's down there. Don't spit at me. No tic tacs. Purple cube. The bouncy pad up from that purple cube. Oh. Well, that one just bounced us over there. Ow. Hey, Egon. Bottle salt shaker. Hey. Bye. Don't die in the same way he did. Oh. That was embarrassing. Get you gone. I can't help but feel like we maybe could have got to here from a different way. But we're here. Blue thing. Lisa. Vitality +6. Grant any wish. They're wrong though. Boing. So that brought us all the way back here. And we got the heart count pod again. We go back around. Over the crocs. And there's that other purple. Right there. Boom, boom, boom. Which we can absolutely get to on these. And then we got to recharge for the purple as well. That leads us up here. Which leads us to... these guys. I'll pick up the item. Which, you know, there's a thing that literally transforms us over to it. Curious. Exploration. Then more exploration. Even more exploration. Around and around we go. Where we'll end up, nobody knows. Heck. No. Rude. You were the one that started it, Tic Tac Man. You started it. You didn't have to fight. More Tic Tacs. Giant crystal. Surely it wasn't just for a giant crystal. Looks like there could be some sort of secret path over that, but I don't think so. Okay. More forwards to lead around to the shell. It's just a long way around. What does this do for us? No! But it lands. That's somewhere that I can get to. It sank into the... Now we play defensively. Another bouncy pads. Welk. Maybe it was just for a welk. We've got a thing. It goes to a fish. Goes to an ever more curious circle of areas. But does that just lead us to where we would have normally gone? Let's snarly. Press the block button. Where's this shell? At the other end. Boing. 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 Never a doubt. Never a doubt that we'd make it. Slack-tied border. Can't go through the comb. Interesting. Because that seems like somewhere they might hide some stuff, right? If I was a game dev, I would hide stuff behind that. But maybe there's a way to open it. Maybe there is. New Carcinia. Okay. Well, we made it back to the city. Don't forget that we can roll in rollable tech. Is useful to maybe get in new places. And maybe if we'd have had a round shell with the slopes, that might have been the proper way to get to the thing. Doubt it, but maybe. You never know. Never know. It's very unlikely that it was the proper way to do it, but you never know. Rolling now. Very, 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 very slowly. Where's the museum? The last thing we want to do. Go look in the museum. See all the unlocks that we just unlocked. There's a whole lot of new stuff that we just unlocked. And then we can explore the sands between and the stuff below. Because I'm sure there's a purple cube somewhere in the city. Sure there is. We'll do that all next time. And then there's more places that we can go look for purple cubes as well. Basics. Okay. Woeful frogfish. We killed this thing. We freed it. But this is the Consortium, a ghastly amalgamation of creatures imprisoned together in such close proximity that they lose all sense of self and begin to act as one entity. How barbaric was civilization in the past? They saw this as an acceptable form of punishment. I don't even know what it smells like in that thing with its big gun. Got the prawn sisters with their ring pull fingers. And these ones. Okay. Got an area past here. Lego guys. Wrecker. Idly drilling away. A Lego guy fights the two belows up here. They're not a thing to describe it. No. Battle. There's a boss that we haven't found. Another enemy type. And some sort of thing that we can glitch inside of. Our new home. 20 amp games console with Duracell batteries. Okay, so there's at least a boss somewhere in wherever they're from that we haven't found. Interesting. So the central thing must be big optional boss, I guess. Little limpets. Maybe we haven't uncovered enough to get the sign to describe it. There's some sort of thing in the first area that we have. Oh, huh? Polluted Platoon Pathfinder, the leader of the Doomslack expedition of the Moon Caves, sent to recover shiny objects on behalf of the Duchess. The polluted platoon wound up discovering a different source of treasure entirely, the knowledge of her existence and their powerlessness to approach her, but ended up driving them to madness. So that's the two big mini bosses that we fought there. So this is the sands between, so this is probably the big crab in the middle. Sashimi! Known as a sardine. Took me long enough. These small fish are often domesticated guard farm animals or be pets. Don't be fooled by their stature. A sharp wreath of garbage on their heads make them a fearsome group. They certainly can. Rangoon Wayfarer. Native to the coastline. Many wandering crabs and communities are the first to have their minds fully. Then we go in here where we've got all of these guys. Black-tide cavalryman. The law is only as strong as the shitting of its stewards. The law is to be unbreakable. The lobster knights of the Mr. Army must train to become so as well. But it turns out both are pretty breakable. Kitten. Titan. Black-tide footmen. The shore crabs serve to train the Duchess's army. Seen territory becoming rich on their behalf. Or separates the ragtag group of commoners from a lethal fighting forces of blade to wield and a despot to die for. Rangoon Beachcomber. Lonesome crab whose enthusiasm for digging up beachside treasures has been twisted by the gunk into a violent obsession. Not uncommon to see them as merchants for the various ocean lords who easily tempt them into servitude with the promise of riches. Bandman. Okay. Did we already defeat whatever boss would be in the museum there? So we'll never be able to get that, I assume. Hobbit worm! Path and our society is a lie to ourselves over and over and gradually forget that we are prey. This worm is really scary. Died to it a few times. Dire sashimi. They're big. No longer fit for domestication after breeding. They tend to form large groups and can devour entire herds of livestock. This is why you always neuter your pets. Rangoon Impaler. Ex-fishermen of the Enchanted Grove turn their spear into their fellow crab. No longer confined to the grove itself, the snap bandits have begun leaving a bloody wake throughout the open ocean. Oh, he definitely been impaled. Seahorse Sentinel, once part of the unofficial peacekeeping force that protected the routes between the open ocean settlements. These gunk-eyed seahorses are now just as likely to take a life of any of the bandits they have pledged to fend off. Seahorses are noteworthy for the males, being the ones to carry their young. Rarity in the animal kingdom. Not a trade I'd rush to make, I say. They also love the Tic Tacs. Celebrants! Having one of these inflating fish in the attendance is said to bring good luck at important ceremonies. Many make an entire career out of travelling the ocean to watch over weddings, military parades, and claw mitzvahs. Bar mitzvahs. And then, of course, you can't forget the dino sponge. Very important dinosaur sponges. Okay, that's that path. Let's go explore what's upstairs. See what we've unlocked up there. Looks like we've maybe been to everywhere that we can go, at least in whatever parts of the museum are downstairs. There's probably more upstairs. Okay, there's several other gates that we haven't got open. So 1, 2, 3, not just areas, but, you know, there are rooms between rooms. So there's more and more. In Bulwark, surely that umbrella was never meant to be wielded this way. But this crab's long eye stalks peek so perfectly over its shield. You swear it was born to behold it. The boss that we haven't fought or we killed beforehand. Swashbuckler, whose skills with the blade quickly reduce unprepared opponents to crab salad rather than reduce their reflexes. The gonk seems to activate animalistic focus in some of its victims, making the previous combat trained creatures even deadlier. Okay, the snap bandits with their elastic bands. This is the new Spire Grove who tore the village to shreds after the gonk reached their mines. They now defend what's left of the area by deadly force, and for what? Looted crabs form a clique. Its nature, the new developments, and one that should be deeply concerning to anyone who values keeping their area's body free. Snap Bandit Deadeye! We got him with his skull, but he had fancy glasses. I didn't realise that. And cardboards for armour. Nice. Another little cocktail skewer with cheese and an olive. A massive member of Snap Bandits, capable of firing large bolts at alarming speed. Poorly armoured targets will be torn to shreds on impact. I was confused over why a group of polluted crabs would linger in their shattered community. What is there to defend, I suspect now? Much like the polluted platoon, that they were searching for something. Power just out of reach. That they would throw their lives away to even glimpse. It was Prawntonio Banderas, who ironically doesn't appear here, but maybe because we haven't killed him. Maybe if we kill him with like extra challenges. Although, is this Prawntonio Banderas? Ringoon Kelpie. Difficult to tell whether these moss-covered crabs are associated with the Snap Bandits. Simply made crude disguise to avoid to attack themselves. Either way, they're certainly not on our side. TikTok. He's got his nose deep in the TikToks. What a TikToker. Grovekeeper Topoda, otherwise known as Prawntonio Banderas. The last sane member of the Enchanted Grove, the groundskeeper to the village martial arts dojo, has become the only one left to pass on the master's knowledge. Can even be trusted to get the moves right. I suppose his punches powerful enough to shatter bones speak for themselves. So who went and murdered him and put his body on display? Compounder. And then there's nowhere else to explore. That's all the new exhibits. But there's at least 3 areas, which maybe lead to even more places. So there's more to explore. For certain. We just need to figure out how to get to the last 3 places. Which maybe we have to fight the middle crab. and continue the plot. But at the same time, there's probably a lot of purple cubes that lead to new places to destroy that we haven't quite found yet. Maybe. So we went up there rather than down here. Have we got enough things for an upgrades? Because I think we got more. I'm just gonna see if we've got enough. Not enough relics. Okay, thanks. It would have been nice. I'm gonna pay for a extra thing while we're here. Some more stairways? Sure. 5,000. Take it. 10,000. I mean, at least with 5 we can add something even bigger. So, you know, we're using 3 of 5. Plankton. So we would use... We can take a thing that can have up to 3. Spell speed. Those enemies that hit you. I mean, the 35% balance damage is probably really a lot better than the 4 extra damage. Plus we've got 35 attack, which means if we have 35 attack, there's one that was percentage attack, right? Or is it just balanced? It might have just been the balance damage. But I feel like there was one that was percentage damage, but it's probably just balanced. Fine. Whatever. Okay, that's what we're going to call it a day. Thank you again to Natalo, who raided earlier, and anyone else that I've been watching and lurking, and everyone that came across with the raids. Hope you all have a lovely rest of your day. I'll be back on Wednesday with something else. Probably, the Eternal Die Lost in Random. But I'll catch you then. Bye 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 bye.